Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and back playing Satisfactory Plus. It feels like it's been a while since I played it, and it has. It's been, I think, Wednesday. It's now Sunday, so yeah, fun times. Yeah, so we have a white slug. That's fun, but that is neither here nor there. I'm still working on unlocking these hypertubes, so I don't know, man. There's just a lot to try to get working here, so I don't know. We'll just get to it. It'll be fun. And another good thing is I don't have to play for multiple hours like I have for the past couple of live streams, so that's always good. Okay, good. So brass is now backing up. Good. That is what we want to hear, or see, I should say. Alright, so let's take a look. We have 124. That, I need 129. Are you kidding me? Okay, 128. Give me one more. Let's go. Alright, so that should be enough to unlock hypertubes, and then we can start working on the next thing, which will be whatever the next thing is. Charles, welcome. Alright, so there we go. Hypertubes unlocked. Good. Alright, so what is the next thing that we want to unlock now? We're going to need these fix-it parts. That's the last thing to get, so we'll work on that. And I need another 500 of these things. These. So, everything else I think should be relatively easy to get. Viking, welcome. Alright, what have we got? I need concrete. Alright. I'm gonna go grab some more concrete. And we'll see how it goes. I'm tired, man. It's been a long day. But all the videos through Friday are recorded, so that's good. Yeah, so fun. Right, and then this is still doing what it needs to do, right? Do we have any additional? Nope, okay. Charles says, really try that fountain hack I learned today. I think I commented on it on your Vulcan vid. I also replied to it, I believe. And you'll see that I did try it in one of the upcoming videos, and it's definitely useful. So, I even thanked you and named you in the video. Alright, so how are we doing here? Alright, I need more stators. I need to make more of these things. So it's brass and iron sheets. Okay. Brass plates and iron sheets. Alright, so all of the brass stuff should be in here. I have a lot of brass, that's good. I'm gonna need iron sheets, which I have a fair amount of. That's good. Alright, so let's make the rest of these turbine rotor things. I'm gonna need 104. So it looks like I'm going to run out of iron sheets first, I think. So, Charles, question for you. When I do reply to your comments, do you not get a notification about it? Just kind of curious how YouTube works sometimes. Yeah, and we're going to need more iron sheets, so go and work on that, I guess. Charles says sometimes. Okay. It should be all the time, but YouTube is selective, I guess. Right, and iron sheets are going to be over here. Alright, nope, that's wire. There we go, iron sheets, grab a bunch, and it'll be fun. Charles says, at the moment, if you did respond to the comment today, there isn't anything there. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Okay, so if I go here and I go here and I see your comment. Okay, so I see your comment, so it does show up. Okay, it shows that I did not reply to it. Huh, I thought I did. Weird. There you go. How about now? I'll even give you a thumbs up. Alright. There we go. I need to make more of the rotor things. There we go. Alright, so that should complete all of the rotors. I think we'll be able to complete the solar stuff as well. The smart plates, I'm going to have to set something up for that. Because there's just too much that I need right now to do that. So we'll set something up. It'd be great. We'll spaghettify it. Probably make it work a little bit better. Alright. And then our ship is now back. Great. Alright, so that should be all of that. Good. Alright, let's see. Viking says, yeah, when I got my new phone, it stopped giving me notifications about all your stuff until after a week of liking all your videos and watching them all. Wow. Well, I mean, given what we know about YouTube's political leanings and what kind of content they prefer to push out there, it's not surprising that they don't really like to have me out there on the front page. Not that I would ever be on the front page, but, you know, as far as stuff like this. Most of the comments that I put on YouTube have a very specific political leaning, and it's usually not appreciated by the YouTubes. Alright, so I'm going to need a lot more of these brass pipes, so I'm going to wait to take any of the zinc plates out of there until I get all of those wrapped up. Because reasons. And then I'll grab more of these, because I'm going to need those as well. Grab like another 400 of that. Alright. So let that keep chugging. And I'm going to need to finish this next advancement before I can actually start making the other two parts. So it's just going to be what it is, I guess. We have 60 of those. I'm going to need 940 more. That's fun. Not really. Alright, at least the modular frames I've got, I know I have enough of those. So we'll just grab the rest of those. If I grab 200, that'll leave me 21 extra. Oh, those are not even it. We need these ones. There we go. That is maxed out. Nice. Mr. Bean, what are you doing over here? Okay, so there is 172. Now, question is, can I make those reinforced beams myself? If I can, great. If I can't, well, that sucks. Oh, I can. Lovely. So that should make this go a lot faster. Just gonna need a lot of concrete, apparently. Let's see. Charles says you don't do it anymore, but that alt-click works on crops too. Insta-harvest. Interesting. Alright, so there is another 48 of those. Good. I'm gonna need just like a ridiculous amount of concrete. So I'm gonna empty all of those and let them make more. Alright. And then I probably need to grab more of the glass too. But that is all of the concrete, all of the glass. Yeah, but Charles, my guess is that it's probably a bug in the game, that the alt-click does an insta whatever. Mr. Bean, what are you doing? So my guess is they're probably going to fix that. Especially if people start showing it in their videos, like I did. So, it'll be fun. And check it out, not even 15 minutes into the game when we're doing all of our manual crafting. The thing you like the most right here. I just had a thought. I should probably put a container at the end of the brass pipes to collect those so he doesn't like max out. Charles says the crop part has been in the game for a long time. Interesting. Maybe it's not a bug, maybe it's intentional. I mean, you would think it would have to be. So the coding that you would have to write for that would have to bypass the coding to start a countdown. Jose, welcome. Charles, and Jose says hi. Charles says, it seems they kind of used the scripts from cropped collecting and copy-pasted for the fountain. I said copy-pasta. He actually said copy-pasted, but copy-pasta sounds funny here. Alright, so there's that. Look, we're halfway done. Nice. And I could probably, honestly, if I can get enough of the brass, could I make those myself too? Because that would be cool. Right, and then I need more of this. Let's see, I'm gonna need another 500. Alright, so that should give me everything I need. Jump on the bean. I missed the bean. Hang on. Sorry, bean. There we go. Jumping on the bean. Alright. Okay, so that is going somewhat slowly. Alright, so if we take this, will you allow me to make this myself? I believe it will. Oh yeah. Look at that. 132 instantly. I mean, not instantly, but much faster than a single assembler. Jose says, just passing by, got to go sleep, have fun with the stream. Thanks for stopping by. It's nice seeing you. And sleep well when you go. I'm going to have to head that way myself before too much longer. Got work tomorrow. And that's after working all weekend, too, on all this video stuff. So, I basically have no weekends. I just work all week long. That's fun. Not really, but meh. It's fine. Okay. Right. Can I make the rest of these? I'm gonna run out of concrete. Really? Alright, so assembly project part 2 should get done relatively quickly compared to the other stuff, which is great. Let's see, I'm going to need a lot of stators for phase 2. And then once I unlock phase 2, then we start going into the craziness, which is going to be crazy. Liquid and rubber and plastic and computers, along with all that that entails, which is, especially in this mod, it's gonna be something. Alright, so there is that. I need more concrete. And then we can get some of this done at least. Alright, so you can go into there, and then we are very nearly done. And then I can begin the ridiculous point of the phase 2 parts, which is going to be stupid. And I mean that in a, well, no I don't. I mean it in a stupid way. It's going to be stupid. But whatever, it's fine. We are running low on crushed stone. That's interesting. We've got enough coming in. Interesting. Alright. So, I'm gonna go here. We can go and see what we've got for the brass pipes. Can I just, like, hop down here and just kind of go, like... This gonna hurt, but okay. Yep. Alright. We'll take those, I guess. It's gonna be faster for me to make it myself anyways, so it'll be fine. And then we have 52. Good. So it'll put me at 455, which means I need 45 more. And then I need a bunch more of these. What am I at? 381? So I need 129, 119, somewhere in there. Probably not going to be able to make that many of them, but we shall see. And I'm drinking a Monster because I need my brain to start functioning again. Otherwise, I'm just going to be like droning. That's not going to be fun for anyone. But yeah, so Vulcan is coming along. I had to rebuild some stuff. You'll see that in the coming week. I also got a new thing done, which seems to work really, really well. But we shall see. But it should make our water collection process a bit faster. Wait, do I actually have enough? Dude, I might actually have enough. Alright, and then do I have enough here? I have 28. I need 97. Should we wait? We could probably wait. Here, have some more brass. Okay, this should be 88. Then I'm going to need this to go through 3 more times. So another 12. And then we get to see what we need to do in order to make the these 2 components here. That'll be not fun, but, you know, part of the process. So it's all good. Just a lot of waiting around for things to build. Alright, so that should be good, I believe. I think I have enough to unlock this, so we'll send that off. And that'll be all of the upgrades for Phase 1 complete. So that'll be kind of cool. So we can put that in there, put that in there. There we go, send it off. And we have no more milestones. Everything is now complete. So, that's fun. Now, we need to figure out how to make... I'm going to borrow this real quick if you don't mind. Let's see. If I were to make versatile framework, I would need... Oh, geez. Kidding me right now? So I need 1,000 of these, right? Dude. So I'm going to need 7,500 brass pipes. 7,500. Dude. Are you kidding me right now? This is so stupid. And I'm going to need 15,000 steel rods. And at 5 per minute, that's going to cost, it's going to take me 250, no, 2,005, wait, hold on. 2 per minute. No, sorry, 5 per minute. It's 200 minutes. And that's just for one of these things. 200 minutes is over 3 hours. So I would need to build like 15 of these things to make them in any kind of a short time. Charles says, you wanted this mod, ... LOL. You're right, I did. Dude, I'm gonna need so much brass. It would be faster for me to set up something specifically to make these than it would be to modify what I've got here. Because, like... okay. Hey, I'm down for the challenge. Let's get it done. 58 is exactly as much as I needed to complete that section. Also, I should probably check to see what kind of stators I have. Because I'm gonna need a bunch of those too, so that'll be fun. I have 476. And so this should get a couple more things done. Alright, so I think after this what we do... Okay, so stators are now done. We have all of our stators, we have all of our turbines, we have all of our solar panels. So that is all done. Now for just these things. That's... well, that's not going to be fun, but we're going to do it anyways. Okay, so first things first, we're going to have to upgrade our power station a lot. And then I'm going to have to find a good place where we can make another factory that devotes itself specifically to making these parts. And then we're just going to have them keep churning them out like forever and ever and ever and ever until we are done. And we have all the parts that we need. So it's probably going to take a while. We're not going to get it done this episode. There's no way in hell we're going to get it done this episode. I feel like I probably should have jumped up there. And I'm not going to make that. No. Okay. And I could just run. That's boring. Who likes running? I could do a hyper tube. That's what I could do. I could hyper tube myself. Well, no, I need to put the hyper tubes up there. Because that is way too long of a distance for a hyper tube. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Alright. There we go. Or another thing I could do is I could make another coal power plant. Just make it big. Very big. Okay, so let's actually, yeah, let's plan out a coal power plant thing. So we're going to need, and let's say that we do 6 turbines. Okay, so we'll get that done. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, 6 of those, 6 of these. We're gonna need a coal heater, 6 of those, boiler platform, 6 of those, and an actual boiler. We're gonna need at least a couple of CO2 chimneys. Let's see, and then for every 2 of the heaters we need mats for the vertical frames. Vert frames? What do you mean vert frames? Okay, so we're gonna need 3 of these. We're gonna need a ton of water extractors, so I'm gonna say like 6 at least. Oh, versatile frames. What, the assembly parts? Is that what you're talking about? Hang on, let me just... These things. Okay, what about it? Do I have all the materials on automation? Yes, but it would take far too long to make them. We're talking several hours. So, what I'm going to do is get all the materials that I need to make another power station, so that way I can build another factory. And then that factory will devote itself specifically to the project assembly parts. That way we can hopefully get them done in some sort of meaningful time. All right. So now I get to get all of my parts. We're going to need 108 rotors, which I think I have, maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I've got those, easy. Okay. I'm going to need some modular frames. Got plenty of those. Okay, gonna need more wire. Okay, so that's gonna be all of our copper stuff. Is that all copper or wire? Nope, that is making the cable. This is making that. All right, so we have 500. Need some copper rods. Charles says, if it helps, the refined power stuff and blueprinted. I don't know the space constraints that I'm going to have for making that. Oh, the stuff can be blueprinted. I understand that it can be blueprinted, but I don't know what kind of space or where I want to put it, and I don't know the form factor. So I could make something generic, but I don't know if that would be exactly what I need. Now, if I had a large open space and a very large factory with which to make stuff, then yeah, blueprinting it would be the easiest way to do it. Okay, now we need some cable. we go. And I do have everything else. There we go. Alright. So, let's head over there, figure out what kind of area we have to work with. I'm probably going to need, like, I don't know, like 100 foundations. Make sure I have enough here. Oh, I need to open this up so that I can look in here. Yeah, I need more iron sheets and a lot more concrete. All right. Is this sheets? Yes, it is. And then more concrete. To like remember where everything is. There's a lot of stuff on this base. Alright, so we'll get a few more because I don't know how much I'm going to need. So that should be enough. Alright. So we'll get started with this and we'll see what and where and how and why. And hopefully at the end of it all we will have something useful. Can I jump like all the way? Ooh. I was worried I was going to miss that one. So yes, you can jump from line to line. It's just gotta be careful. All right. Trying to think of the best place to put this thing when I finally do put it. I'm not gonna have a lot of room, regardless of where I put it, unless I put it over a lake, which I kind of don't want to do if I can help it. So we're gonna put water collection in here, but I'm thinking we're gonna have to set this over here somewhere. Not exactly sure where. But we have all of our coal over here, so I can't really build too much over here, so it's probably going to have to be from here that way. Charles says, for a generic blueprint, maybe like 2 to 3 boilers or generator sets, and the pipes with them. Sure. Alright, and then we'll go to a 4-foot foundation. 4-meter foundation, whatever. Okay, so does that get me away from all of this? Oh, you're on vertical, that's why. Okay. And then we probably want to clean out the vegetation here. We're going to have a hill here. I also have to get the water up here somehow. So I didn't get pumps or the materials for pumps, so that's going to be something. I do have enough for 6 water extractors though, so that's something at least. Alright, and then I'm going to need to cut a bunch of this stuff. Alright, we'll just see where and how we can get along so far. Okay. And then... Alright, so next thing, do we want to put... Well, we're going to need the water on the boiler side, so the boilers have to go over on this side. Okay. And then those are going to be annoying. I'd rather not destroy all the vegetation here if I can help it, but don't want to have it showing up in between all of my stuff. Okay, so I need to go at least 6 of these things. Okay, we got a rock sticking up out of there. It's not ideal. Okay. Okay, so that should be fine. Alright, next. Power, converter, boiler platforms. How wide are these? If I have to put this in here, oh, is that just automatically where it can go? 4, 5. This is going to be an issue. Alright, so that's, well no, that's actually 6, but kind of over the edge a little bit here. Alright, so let's put this last one down again. Why is this one up higher? It's because that rock is in the way. Pretty sure that's why. That's annoying. Oh, no, it goes in there correctly. Okay. Whatever, dude. Okay, so then we need the coal heater. And that was just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I can't put another one over here. So that means we're going to have to put another one over here. Is that going to be in the way? Maybe not. But we're going to need like 2 foundations over here. Is that going to impact this? No, we're right on the edge. Okay. All right. Okay, so in, out, that's going to take however much per minute. That's going to make our steam. Okay. And then we need our boilers on top. 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we're probably going to have to run this out again, because I'm going to need room for all of the pipes and stuff in here. Bean, you're going to have to move, sir. Don't you hiss at me, sir. Sir, need you to move, please, sir. This is a construction area. Thank you. All right. Next thing. Right, before I do this, let me get over here on the corner. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that, because that's not exactly on the corner. Okay, well. Converter platform. Need to be probably here. I think that'll work. Okay. So that'll be all of those. Next thing we're going to need is the turbine. 4, 5, and 6. And then the megavolt generator goes on the end. Okay. So that's all the big stuff. This is going to output CO2. And then this is going to be our steam, which has to go into there. But then our not so hot steam has to go over here. And I need to reform that steam, so we're going to need either a spot above this or something else. Okay, let me go and get a little creative here. Small concrete pillar, we'll put it on the corner here. Do zoop. Sure that's kind of where it needs to be. Okay, and then we'll go up probably 3. Oh, and then that's not actually gonna help me out too much because that will be placed on the center of the block if I put it there. So if I put this here and then put a foundation on top of that, that will be placed in the center. So then I can get rid of that, and that is placed where I want it. Excellent. All right, so that can go there. Alright. Next thing. More concrete pillars over here on the corner. Alright. Next thing. This gets to go there. That's going to be all of our steam coming out. And hot steam at that. It's important to make the distinction. All right, now the next thing that I'm going to need to do, and I'm going to make this a little interesting, I think. Let's go with our walls. Do I have the inverted ones? I do. Lovely. Of course, that's not going to let me place it on here as I want. Of course not. Well, then we place it how the game will allow me to do it. Alright, so inverted 2x1. And then, is that going to be wide enough? Does it matter? Probably not. Alright, and then that can go... Well, it's supposed to be able to go up onto there. Alright. Next thing. Another inverted ramp wall over here. But on the bottom portion of this, if I can. It's not letting me. Okay. Then we will make you. There we go. Now, is that going to get in the way of a miner on here? It's a good question. Yep, that is most definitely in the way. Okay. So this cannot go here, unfortunately. Then we're going to have to get rid of the wall on the back here. Unless I did it slightly differently, which I could do. Might actually work out nicely here. See, this is one of the reasons why, while blueprinting is nice and everything, sometimes you have to improvise. Now, I suppose the blueprints would help me get started, but then if I have to change everything that the blueprint is doing, then what's the point of making the blueprint in the first place? In my humble opinion. Alright, so this goes here. And then we will put this back onto here. Sir. Alright. Okay. And then alright. Good. Alright, so now this is going to be where we put our whatchamacallums, the things that get rid of all of the carbon dioxide and stuff. Smokestacks, whatever you want to call them. Alright, so I would like to be able to get up here. So let's grab one of these things. I guess that's just gonna have to work. Alright, so that puts us up here. This space right here allows us to get pipes through here. So that's the purpose of that. Also, we're gonna need to boiler platforms, converter, cooling platforms. There we go. And then we have 2 blocks each. So we'll put one here, put the other one here, and then CO2 chimney will go here and here. Okay. So that should be enough for all 6 of these things to off-gas their CO2. And then up on top of here is where all of the steam will go. So this is where we need these solidifiers and coolers. And then we are going to want these to be probably... Let's see, how many blocks do we have here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So if I center this on the 3rd block here, and center this one here, that should line up fairly well with where these things have to be. And then we tell you to make water, and that will take 60 steam. And I believe the turbines put out 30, so... And then, let's see. Nope, I'm gonna need the floor hole. Put that in there. Actually, you know what? No. Let me change this. Let's see where it's coming out down below first. And make our decision based on that. Seems like a smart idea, right? Alright. So, if I take this, and I put it on horizontal to vertical, and I put it up on the ceiling... Well, if I stand here and I look straight up, that should be where it goes. Right? I'll stand in here, look straight up. That should be where it goes. Nope, that one's already done. Go down to... Wait, am I missing one? Yes, this one. And the final one. Okay, let's see how that works. That is not ideal. Try again. It's a little off, but I don't think this thing is directly centered over anything. So it's just gonna be off, I think. And then, yeah, all of these are going to be off by 1 as well. So let's just get all of this settled. Alright, actually, let me just do it from upstairs, because that'll be easier. Okay, now I just need to get all of the pipes set up, and then these all can go pretty much directly into there. Wait, how do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, that's correct. 1, 2, 2, and 2. That's weird. Okay, so let's see if we can align these a little better. Okay, so if I'm standing between these two, I probably want this to go here. Out there. And this one. There. I guess. Alright, now all I need to do is make sure that these things are aligned properly. This one is off. And I'm missing iron wire. Alright, so that one is supposed to be there, and it's not, which means it gets to be moved. Alright. Okay, so Iron wire. Alright, so iron wire was where? Back over here somewhere, right? That's sheets, this is wire. Alright. Grab 1,000. Let's see, is there anything else obvious that I'm short on? Could probably do some more sheets. I don't... Okay, so iron rods is good. I could probably do some more plate as well. So get some more of that. Get a couple more of these. Okay. I like that you can travel on these without having to jump. It's nice. Makes it a little boring, but it does make it faster. A little less stress-inducing. Okay. I wonder if I should move this down, make it look a little bit better. So if I took this out here, right, and I put this instead of here, if I put it here, then I could do a wall here, and then do a little 4x wall here, and that would make it look like it's at least a bit more supported. Gives it a nice little bit of flair too. So if I wanted to do that, I would have to put a wall down here. And then see if it'll let me put it on this wall. There we go. It's good enough. We still have room for the belts to go through here too, so that works out. Charles says, materials for pipes. Am I short on them? I didn't really look. Alright, so this can go across here. And then we can do... Well, I mean, if I'm going to have belts going across here, that's going to be an issue. I can just jump up there, it's easy enough. Then I can get up onto here, and then get up onto here, and that's all well and good. Alright. Alright, okay, so that Yeah, I should have enough for pipes. I don't think I have to worry about that. And I'm thinking I might take out this entire row right here and replace it with some of these. Which means that gets to come out. Of course, that makes this a little bit more awkward, but it should be fine. And then let's see if I can get this going across. That is too high. There we go. And then actually, I should probably put this over here on this side. So that way I can run this directly through. There we go. A little bit of creativeness there. And because it's concrete, the overlap doesn't blink at you too much. I mean, it still blinks, right? Just not as much. And then isn't there like a... I thought I put something down there. Alright, so that can go there. Good. Okay, so that's fun. Can I get this to go... Not really. It doesn't go out at an angle. Alright, that's fine. These do. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so now that I have this, I have to get all of this basically thrown together. So let's get that done. Okay, so let's get this. Okay. Okay, I don't think we need that one or these two. And then this can go here. Now, is that where that is set? I would like to merge these. Oh. It's not exactly a straight fit. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay. So what I can do, however, is get this somewhat in the right place. Alright, now when this thing starts going, it's going to be, if it's pure Mark II, which I have to put the thing on, I need portable miners. Do I have, I do not. One, two, three, 4, 5. Alright, try this again. Production, steel mining head. Yes, I'm aware that that does not work. Okay, so that's 120 per minute. On a pure node, that should be 240. Alright, well, I'm going to build it as if it is properly a 240. And then we can connect this over to here, or maybe even better, over to here. Let me grab one of these double-ended ones. That looks like a good place for it. Then we'll do another double-ended one over here. And then this can plug in to there. There you go, 120 per minute. Okay. That's what I thought it was going to be. So that's good. This will require... It's not going to tell me until I actually put it in there. Okay. Alright, but I'm going to need a Mark III belt to get over to here. I'm going to put a hole in the wall. Let's see, logistics, hole, where do I want to put it? Here? Probably there. Almsey says, solid biofuel, with a smiley face. Welcome. Nope, this needs to go the other way. Oh, I need brass plates to make Mark III belts. Heh. Well, that's going to slow me down. And then I need to set up a bunch of stuff over here so that way all of this can go in there. So I guess we head back for some more brass plates. I almost had the ladder. So the next factory that I make is probably going to be in here somewhere, because there's a bunch of pure nodes. So I think, and there's water in there too. So that would probably be a good place for me to make up all of my conveyor parts, make a factory for it. Alright, so brass is going to be way down here, so this is not the way. Alright. And our brass is definitely backed up, so that's good. 200, right. I wanted to put a container on the end of this. Container, That looks good. Alright, so now that I have that, let's grab some of these, call it good. Let me turn these back on, or at least one of them. Alright. Now the brass is flowing. Alright. Charles says, add to list mats for belts, mounts, and pipes. But I like riding the power lines. And if I get everything that I need in one go, I don't need to ride the power lines as much. Charles doesn't like it when I do things inefficiently in this game. I think it bothers him. Alright. Oh, and this is going to have to go up and over into there somehow. Alright, but now I can do this without having to worry about things, so that's always good. And then we can do some more foundation work here. I need the regular soup, if you don't mind. These are not staying, by the way. Alright, so, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run the belt to the middle here and then split it both ways. Why am I going to do it this way? Because it will make this run more efficiently. Or, you know what, nah. We don't need efficiency. It's fine. We'll just do the overflow method. It'll fill up eventually. And then that one does not need anything. So, from here, we can now fill this into here, or we can go 1, 2, make it look nice at least. Get rid of this because we will not be staying here. And then all we have to do, get our little number 1 belts, tier 1 belts, whatever. Over here, feed them with a tier 3 belt, and it should be fairly fast. Actually, you know what would be kind of cool? If I could do it, which I think I can. But if we mounted this onto the wall here, I don't know if it'll let me connect there, though. It will. Lovely. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, too far, too far, too far. There we go. It's doing a thing. Alright. I like it. Alright, so how are you doing? Alright, we are burning. Now, how much is this going to use? 15 per minute. So, times 6, that's going to be 90. And we're pulling out 240. I think we'll be alright. Okay, so now the next thing that we are going to need to do is handle our CO2, but before I do that, let's get rid of these. And then we can slap some pretty walls on here because we like pretty walls. Lovely. Charles says, oh wait, hold on. Almsy says he would hate to see my game then. And Charles says it's just as fun as watching you manual craft, which he absolutely hates. So yeah, it actually bothers him that I do not do things the most efficient way. Interesting. Alright, so next thing. We have to get all of our stuff out of here. How much is this producing? 15, so that's going to be 90. That's enough for a single belt. Good. We'll do a nice little 90 here. And we'll run it out to the middle, though. And then we'll put in a bunch of T's. Alright. That looks like that's pretty good. Nope. Here. Okay. There we go. And that is not the right way, sir. Why did you spin on me? Alright. So now what we get to do is grab our little pipelines, run them directly in. And because these little pipelines can actually handle 150, and we only need to transport 90, we will be good to go. Yes, and then that can go there. Good. Alright, so that can go there. That can go there. Wonderful. Alright. So that is all of our CO2. Now doing a thing. Good. And now I need to throw a 90 on here, so we're going to run this to here, and then I want to run this up to the ceiling. I would like to... Oh, wait, hold on. So if you're putting this onto something like this, right, and it doesn't go the right way, what you need to do is take your pipe out and then string it the other way, and then when you put it on there, it'll be going the right way. Isn't that just fancy? I like it. And then that can go out. That can go out, and hopefully that is a long enough distance that that will connect. Lovely. All right, and then all I need to do is run one of these little guys up here. So if we are in the middle here, we're gonna need to go 1, 2, I think. Perfect. All right. Now we need to go up here and get these to split properly, which may or may not be easy to do. All right, so if we want this to look fancy, and of course we do, we're going to build this in parts. So first things first, we need to figure out where we want this to go. So we're going to go from all the way over here to all the way, I don't know, here. Right? Okay. Then, take our pipelines here to here. But Zero, why are you doing that? That's not where you want it. You are correct. That's because we can use this as a guideline to figure out where we actually do want things. I'd say that is pretty spot on. And then that can go over there. And then, oh, that actually goes not to a great place. Okay, so can I get this to go the other way? I cannot. Okay, so let's try this a different way. So if we run this out to here, that's basically where we need to go, right? So if I get rid of this, and I put this over here, roughly where this needs to go, kind of in the middle there, right? Okay. And then we can get rid of this part here, jump this over, and then run this back over to here, figure out where this needs to go. It's gonna be right about here. Throw a 90 on it, and again, if the 90 is pointing the wrong direction, run your pipe the opposite direction. Try your 90 again, and it is perfect. I think that is roughly where that needs to be. And we can get rid of that, get rid of this, restring everything. The 90s will be in the right place. Close enough to it anyways. This needs to be noodle. Not ideal, but neither is that. So, unless this is off by one, hang on. Is that off by one? No, that's proper. Okay. So, now that is going out to do a thing, and it looks somewhat neat. Somewhat. And we can still walk up here, which is great. What the? What are you doing? Sneaking under me like that. Rude. Alright, and then this can get rid of... Where's my on-off? Oh, 75 per minute. So, this would not have been enough with just one of these, so we did need two. Let's see. Gino says, "Happy birthday, Daddy Zero," with a little birth cake emoji. He says, "Hello from Mars Colony Alpha 3," with a smiley face emoji. And then Gino says, "Yay, somewhat spaghetti," with a silly face emoji. Alright, so Gino's in the house. How's it going, dude? Alright, so that should be doing a thing. Now I need to get all of our water set up. That's not going to be fun. At all. Not even a little bit. Nope. Alright, well, let's get going with what we can at least. So we're going to need one of these. And then that's going to go down to... I don't know how far that's got to go down. A little bit farther than that, apparently. Okay, so is this at the proper height for me to throw in these? I believe it is. Okay. Gino says, "I didn't go to sleep until like 5 a.m. and Okami woke me up 3 hours later." Oh, really? Sounds like someone had a late night. He says, "I'm doing good though," so that's good. Alright. And now we need to get all of these in here in the proper location. Now, how much water is this going to need? It's going to need 50... No, that's the storage, or is that how much we actually need? I don't know. Gino says, "I just need coffee. Your shout? Question mark. What do you mean, your shout? Is that like an Aussie thing, saying your shout? Because I don't think I'm shouting. Oh, okay. So your shout means you're buying. Aha. Well, I don't know about coffee, but I can send you a Monster Energy Zero Ultra. I do have those. In fact, I'm actually drinking one right now, because that's my coffee. Because my brain stopped working about 3 hours ago, when I did my last video for the day. I mean, apart from the stream, but the stream is a stream, not a video, so, you know, it's same thing. Also, I don't know how much flow I'm going to need here, so I may end up having to use the Mark IIs, which can do 300 meters cubed of fluid. I don't know. Gino says, "Sounds good. I love Rainbow Sherbet Mother energy drinks." Aha. Almsy says, "Each boiler needs 45 cubic meters." Okay. Good to know. Thank you for that. So 45 times 6, 270. All right. How did I get that so fast? I thought my brain stopped working. Okay, so that is definitely going to need Mark II pipes then. I mean, this one probably could just be a Mark I pipe. Save some materials at least. All right, but these should be good to go. And actually, hang on. We could probably have that one be a Mark I too. Let's see. Omzi says O at 500 C. Charles says 45 water per minute. Omzi says it outputs 60. Okay. Sweet. All right. Next thing, we have to get all of our water situation figured out. So that'll be fun. I would like this to come in probably in the middle here. So we'll set this up over here, try to get it kind of like in the water, on the water. Let's go vertical here. I feel like that is not where that is supposed to go. All right, so I placed 2 here, right? Are we just... Oh. Oh, okay. Well. I would like to place this on top here, please, sir. If you would allow me to do so. Sir? Do you not want me to place this on top? Oh, now you want to do it. Okay. Here we go. So, Gino, question for you. Is Okami your official, like, girlfriend? Inquiring minds want to know. Like, long-distance girlfriend type thing? Alright, we need water collector. Okay, so let's get this... Resource is not deep enough. Resource is not deep enough, okay. I don't know how close to this I need to get. How about right there? Does that sound good? Alright, so if each one of these puts out 60 per minute, and we need 270, then the 6 that I have is not going to be enough. Uh-oh. Wait. I only need to do half that, because I will reform the steam and then send that water back down. So, if we need 270, that means we actually need 135. 135 is 3 of these. Wait, hold on. No. Okay, let's just run this for now, and then see what kind of shenanigans we can get into after. Alright, so that can go there. And then shenanigans shall ensue. Okay, so if I do... Like, I kind of want to do, like, a 4, like a junction cross thing here. Because then I can put stuff on the other side, you know? Charles says, isn't a Mark 1 pipe 300 a minute and Mark 2 600? Or does Satisfactory Plus change that? I believe a Mark 1 is 150 and a Mark 2 is 300. Yeah, so Mark 1 is 150, Mark 2 is 300. Is that in the center? That looks like that's in the center. Ooh, there we go. lines up right there. Lovely. Need to get another one over here. There we go. Perfecto. Alright, and then I would like to put another one of these over here, just because. I don't know if I'm going to need it. But we'll put it over here anyways. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to need it, but... And then that is not deep enough over there. Okay. So then these ones do not need to be 4x's, they just need to be t's. See, this is why we check these things. Alright, so if that puts out 60... Sir, thank you. This can go into here, that can go into here. And then if I'm going to need 135... Well, hang on. So if I'm putting in 135 and I get half of that back, that's going to be 135 divided by 2 is going to be... Hang on. 60, 77.5? So then if I take the 77.5... No, that's too much. 127.5. No? It's too little. 67.5 or something. I don't know. Somewhere in there. So then the 135 plus the 67 gives us 200. Roughly. And I need... What is that? 45 each. So that's, what, 270? Okay. So... I need to divide that by 3's, which means I need to pump in 180. Okay, and then 180 is going to be 3 of these, and then half of that I get back is 90, so that gets me up to 270. I don't know. We'll have it plus a little extra. How about that? Which is generally how we want these things to be. Alright, now this will need to go up there, and then this is 180, so actually it's going to be more than 180. So this needs to be Mark II pipes, Mark II pipes. Okay. So that'll send in 120 going through here, 180, and then 240, which can be traveled or taken into there. So that's good. Next thing. We need to collect the water being made up here. So, how does one do that? Well, very, very carefully. We're going to put one of these things here. We're going to take this one platform out. And then we're going to put it down here. That looks good, right? And then we're going to take another one of these, put that into here, run a pipeline up to this one, and then we need a T over here. That does not look like it wants to be there. Hang on. Let's get it this way. That looks good. Alright, so then Mark II pipe. Nope, that's actually going down a little bit. Okay, try again. It should be exactly in the middle of this, right? So, bound right there. Mark II pipe. Nope, that one is going up. Dang it. Okay. Wait, why is this saying it's too sharp for an attachment? Sir? Okay, there we go. Need that to be aligned with that nut. It really doesn't like it right there. Why do you not like it right there? Right where I need you to be is where you don't want to be. How does that work? Okay, hang on. Let's try this again. It's probably just a glitch. Glitch in the matrix. That's all we got right now. Alright. So if I put this so it's even with that middle nut. Okay, let's try this again. That looks flat. Good. Alright. So, that is where we can now connect this, and then once we get that, so we're going to have... How much steam is this making? You guys said it made 60 steam, right? Yeah, output 60 steam. Okay. Okay, so then if I have 60 times 6 is 360, so that's going to be a lot of steam going up there. Okay, brain, you need to work a little bit more. Wait, hold on. Let me charge it up with some monster real quick. Okay, so we're going to get half of that back, so that's going to be 180. Comes back as reformed steam. Okay, so then that 180 is also going to need a Mark II belt. Okay. Alright, so that should be good there. Fancy. Alright. And now, we can maybe set something under this. But 0, why? Because I would like to put in one of these aligned here. Wait, why is that not? No, that is centered there. Why does that not seem like it's centered here? That's weird. Okay, so if I go to here, I put this up to, I don't know, about right here. How's that going to look? Does that make a nice 90? Yes, it does. Perfect. And then does that look like it's floating? It does not. It looks like it's in the ground, even though it is actually technically floating slightly. You can see the leaf under there. But it looks like it's in the ground, which is all I really care about. Okay, so next thing. We have to get this thing pumped up at least to here. So, let's get that done. We're going to need... Oh, and I have a Mark II pump as well. That's fancy. Too bad I don't have motors for it, but that's fine. And that can go up 50 meters. This one, I think, goes up 15. Oh, but that also needs motors. Dang it. Wait, can I make a motor? I could probably make a motor. Okay, hang on. Let me set this up first. So, Mark II belt, or Mark II pipe. Here we go. Okay. And then we have to go up onto here. Do we have enough? We are missing steel screws. That's fine, we can make them. And then I also need a pump. Okay, now question is, do I have enough? Oh, I can make 58 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And I need some more steel screws. Right. That should be enough. Alright. Look, I didn't have to go back. Isn't that amazing? I think it's amazing. Alright, so logistics, pipeline, Mark II. Go up there. Wait, that's default? Hang on. Let me change this up a little bit. Let's go horizontal to vertical. That looks terrible. That looks even worse. I mean, it's cool that it goes in the ground, but no. We can do auto 2D, noodle. We do like noodles. But let's just do auto. It'll be fine. All right, and then how far up is 10 meters? Well, if I assume that I'm 2 meters, And that gets me, I don't know, about even with this. And then each of these will also output up a certain distance as well. Well, hiccups. Pipeline. Oh, I didn't need a motor for this, but I can put one here. That'll actually be perfect. All right. So we'll rotate this going that way. That will be more than enough to get it going up as far as it needs to go, easily. And it also looks a bit more fancy. And I can put it lower, which means it'll just work better. All right, look at how sleek that looks. It's so sleek. Mark 1 pump is good for 20 meters up. Aha. Well, I would like to use the Mark 2 pump because I am fancy and I feel like using a fancy pump. And then we'll put this over to here. And then we'll put this one basically there. So you can go there. You can go there. You can go there. And then you can go here. And then we're going to need another one of these. Put it here. That'll be perfect. That will go there and there. There we go. And now we are making, or pumping, water. Charles says you were looking at a valve. Yes, I was. We have water. There we go. All right. So that should start pumping one of these days. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. There we go. Nice. Good job. Alright, so now we're making all of the steam. Well, I shouldn't say that we're making it yet because I don't know for sure. But... Alright, so that is what this thing looks like so far. We have water. Lovely. We have a lot of water, actually. We don't have enough water, however, because we do need to run this up and reform the steam to get the rest of the water. And then also, if this is going to be here, then I could technically run one of these. We'll say here. Seems like a good spot. Let's see if that is directly below. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It looks like it is. I think we're okay. Alright. Then, okay, so that doesn't have any showing, so that is good. That means that we put that in the right place. And then we need to reform all of this, and the connection points are in the back, on the side. Okay, so then we can run this up to here. Don't need that anymore. And then this can go kind of in the middle. Yeah, it looks about right. The middle right there. And then that can go into there. And then we can run this over to here. That is just off the middle. Should be good. And then this one can go over here to the end. There we go. Okay, so that will now reform steam. So that's good. Of course, we have to get the steam up here first, so that is the first hurdle. Okay, so how are we doing here? First I need to make sure that things are actually spinning and doing the things that they need to do. And then, oh, actually, this needed to be there. Oops. Sorry, dude. I didn't realize. You know what? Let me hang on. No, I think we're still gonna have to do it that way. So, yeah, it's fine. We're fine. And then this is gonna have to go this way, and then like this way or something. Put it here. Put it here. Put it in the middle. I don't know what makes the most sense here. Well, let's see where this likes to go. Okay. That seems like it's fairly happy right there in the middle. And then we need a 90. Nope, that's a 45. Need a 90. Yeah, that looks good. Yuri D says, do you use some mods? This is just one mod. This is the Satisfactory Plus mod, and that is the only one that I am using. And to go back on some of this, let's see. Charles says 6x60 is 360. You need like 270. Almsy says just build it all OCD, like then worry about the details after. Almsy says 16 meters cubed at 500 C Mark 1. Mark 1 pump good for 20 meters up. Charles says you were looking at a valve. Then Yuri had his comment, and then Charles says, do you have to reform the water? You have enough water extractors. Do I have to? No. But I like being efficient. Okay, so now this will create just 20 water per minute. Okay, so that's a third. That's actually less than I thought. Okay. So if this is only going to give me 60 water back, that's a problem. So then we would need more water extractors here. So that's 3 of these is basically the equivalent of 1 of those. Alright, well let's see what is happening here. You are offline. Is that because this is not connected here? I have a feeling that is why. Okay, so if we're going to do this in a spectacular fashion, because that is always how we like to do these things, we are going to put an outlet on the center of this, and then connect each of these to that, and then string this under to connect everything. Why I like that? Because I can. That is not where you were supposed to go, sir. Oh. And, yeah, I don't have the steam hooked up, which is probably why it's not doing anything. That makes sense. Okay, so now that that is doing a thing, I have a double connection over here. So if I run that roughly here, then I could technically run this to here and then run that over to there. And then everything is connected. Or I could run it down here. That might actually make it look nicer. Let's do that instead. That seems like a good idea. Lovely. Everything nice, orderly, in its place. Alright, so now let's get the steam hooked up to where it needs to go. So that's going to be Mark 1 pipes. That goes down to there. That is not aligned where it should be. Noodle. Yeah, that's actually kind of terrible. Okay. That's a problem. Okay, so does this work better if I connect it to there? Not really. It doesn't like it, no matter what. Okay, what is the issue here? Okay, I would like this to go up to here, which means that this has to still move. Okay, so that goes there. How about... no. Horizontal to vertical? It does work. Okay. So that will send the steam up. Okay, so now I have to redo all of these, so that's fun. It'll be fine though, right? Totally fine. Let's see. Charles says, Yuri, he has a few on this playthrough. It's just one mod. It's just one mod. The one mod that I'm using may have compiled other mods into it, but it is just one mod. That's it. Why does that still seem like it's off? I feel like that still seems like it's off. That is not where I want that to go either. Okay, that one looks decent. Okay, that's good. Alright, and then this one. They're all not exactly in the middle. Okay, let's get on this thing without electrocuting myself, because there's a very real possibility here. That is definitely not it. How about that one? Nope, middle. Okay, so here, next one over. Okay, good. How about right there? It's probably not going to be right either. Wait, no, that's actually pretty good. Okay, good guess. Alright, and then this one, I don't know, like there. Nope. Gotta move over one. There we go. And then for the last one, how about like here? How does that look? I'd say that looks pretty fantastic. Alright, good. Alright, so, still relatively in the right place, sort of. Not really. Sorry, though. Okay, so you can go here. I'm just gonna get these connected. It'll be fine. Sir? It doesn't like that one. Alright, so this whole thing needs to move over. One. All right. That I don't want noodle. I would like horizontal to vertical, please, sir. Thank you. Much better. No. Why? Does this one need to move over? This one needs to move over. Yep. Let's wait. Okay, that's fine. That is exactly where it was before. We need to move it over one, sir. There we go. One tick over. Okay, good. Alright, let's try this again. That... No, why do you not want to work? You were working fine before, now you don't want to work. Alright, fine. You want to be dumb, we will be dumb. Horizontal to vertical, come on. Okay. You need to be set for water. You also need to be set for water. Okay. And then this needs to change. As well as that and that. Sir. Okay. Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to get this thing to work. Alright, so mark 1. Okay. Now, next thing. This has to be a Mark 1 belt. 2, there we go. Alright, are we somewhat good now? Can we get this all running properly? Alright, and then this needs to go to here. That into there. Everything else seems like it's good. Alright. These are happily chugging away. And there's a lot more power for us. Alright, and now it's going back down. Well, that's fun. Alright. That one is not working. Why? This does not have RPMs because it... Okay, no, it's up to the right temperature. In out, it has water, it has hot steam. It is not going into here. Why? No, sir. Okay, you have the steam that you need. Why are you not spinning? Because we have too much cold steam in here already. That makes sense. Okay. how is this doing? That is filling up very quickly. It takes in 60 per minute. Okay. And this puts out 30 per minute. Okay. So that should keep up, right? Okay, so is everything working now? I would very much like it if everything could work now. Okay. So it appears that these are working. Putting out 150 megawatts, so multiply that by 6 is 900. So we've got almost a gigawatt just in here. And it looks like it's got enough water. Requires 22 per minute, and it puts out 30 hot steam. So we have way more water than what we need. So, you guys were saying that we needed how much water per minute? Question mark? So 6 times 22 is going to be 132. That's all of the water that we need. We're getting 60 of that here, which means we only need 2 of those, not 4. Well, hopefully the game is smart enough to take what we've got from up there. You want me to rebuild the turbine? Are you kidding me? Look, okay, so that one says 22. Okay. If it's a bug, it's not going to affect all of them, right? So that one says 22. This one, 22. This one, 22. This one, 22. And this one, 22. So, do you want me to rebuild all of the turbines? Because all of these are reading that they're using 22? If I'm understanding correctly, that's what you want me to do? Also, this one is not in the right place. That is going to bother me. Okay. So I need to go back up on top. Put this one back in there where it is supposed to be. There we go. Empty this for funds. Alright, so that should be fine. So basically this whole thing needs to be moved over one because it's not set up correctly in the first place. So, that's fun. All right, so another 900 megawatts. That should get us a small factory. So we can get that going. Oh, geez, it's past 9 o'clock. Yeah. Well, I'm going to stop here. So we've got our coal generation plant up and running. There's room here to expand if we need to. I'm going to be a little hesitant about expanding further that way, though, so I'll have to figure something else out. Because I've got a lot of these big trees here, and I would like to keep them there. But that is going to be it for this stream tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I do appreciate that you guys came out, spent some time with me. Do appreciate it. I keep saying that I appreciate it, like, over and over and over again. That's probably really annoying, but you know what? I appreciate it. So, all right. I just little things that are gonna bug me here if I don't fix them right now. There we go. That's slightly better. Now, at least looking at it from the front, it doesn't look quite so terrible. So yeah, that'll be fine. All right. So more power. Yay. Anyways. Charles says no exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Well, I'm going to go anyways. So I hope you guys had a good time. And if you like what you saw and you would like to see more, come back tomorrow. We'll do it again, same time, same place, doing the same thing. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land. But for now, and until then...